After this introduction image, to show the sort of adventures that Supergirl and Zatanna have been involved in, a chronological series of comic book covers are presented. First for Supergirl, and then for Zatanna. As the covers go by, information is presented with an emphasis on the origin of each of these DC Comics female superheroes, but is not intended to match with the specific cover being shown. In the near future, which do you want to be first to get a live-action movie made about her? Supergirl or Zatanna? Or would you like to see them both featured in the same movie? Which actress or actresses do you want to play which female superhero? Do you have any movie plot ideas? Supergirl, also known as Kara Zor-El, first appeared in 1959 in Action Comics number 252 and was created by writer Otto Binder and designed by artist Plastino. The reaction to Supergirl's first appearance was tremendous, with thousands of positive letters pouring into DC Comics. Supergirl has had more than one origin story. What follows is one of them. Created as a female counterpart to Superman, Supergirl shares his superpowers and vulnerability to kryptonite. Supergirl, like her cousin Superman, is a Kryptonian. Supergirl is a survivor of Argo City, which had survived the explosion of the planet Krypton and drifted through space. The city had been covered by a plastic dome for weather moderation, devised by Zor-El, a climatologist and engineer, and also the younger brother of Superman's father, Jor-El. The dome held together a large chunk of landmass under the city as it drifted through space in the general direction of our Earth's solar system. However, the bottommost layers of bedrock were affected by the explosion of Krypton and slowly and steadily turned into green kryptonite. The residents of Argo City laid down a lead ground shield to protect themselves from the kryptonite. Zor-El created a propulsion system to accelerate the city's approach to Earth's solar system. Zor-El, during this time in space, got married to Allura, and they had a daughter, Kara, who later becomes Supergirl. A deranged citizen caused Argo to be veered towards meteorites, which crashed into the underside of Argo and released kryptonite that started killing the inhabitants of Argo. Zor-El sent the adolescent Kara to Earth in a rocket, and to ensure that she would be recognized by Superman, Kara's parents gave her a uniform that was similar to Superman's uniform. On Earth, she gains powers identical to those of Superman and adopts the secret identity of Linda Lee, a resident of Midvale Orphanage. Later, she is both adopted and known as Linda Lee Danvers. She gradually functions as Supergirl. She attends high school, graduates from college, changes careers several times, and has many boyfriends, but places her super activities first. Supergirl plays a supporting role in various DC Comics publications, including Action Comics, Superman, and other comic book series unrelated to Superman. After Supergirl's adventures became the lead feature in Adventure Comics, she later starred in her own comic book series, which debuted in 1972 and ran until 1974, followed by several more series up to and including 2022. In 2023, Supergirl was featured in Supergirl Special #1. There was a Supergirl movie in 1984 with Helen Slater starring as Supergirl. Sasha Calle plays Supergirl in the 2023 The Flash movie. Supergirl has also been on TV, notably with Laura Vandervoort playing her in the 7th season of Smallville, and Melissa Benoist playing her in the Supergirl TV show that started in 2015. Zatanna, last name Zatara, was created by writer Gardner Fox and artist Murphy Anderson, and first appeared in Hawkman #4 in 1964, although not on the cover. In that issue, both Hawkman and Hawkgirl each find a paralyzed girl in a magician's costume speaking gibberish. When they bring the twins together, they merge into one person, Zatanna. Zatanna thanks them for their help and tells them of her quest to find her father. Zatanna's father, Giovanni John Zatara, made his first appearance in comic books long before that, in Action Comics #1 in 1938, which also happens to be the very first comic book to feature Superman. Zatanna's original costume is based on her father's costume, but with fishnet stockings and high heels. Zatanna is a stage magician with actual mystic powers, much like her father Zatara, giving her magical powers, notably controlled by invoking commands by speaking incantations backwards. Zatanna's powers originate from her Homo Magi heritage, an offshoot of humanity capable of naturally manipulating magic energies. Zatanna is known for her involvement with the Justice League and Justice League Dark, having served as a leadership figure for both teams. Plus, she has appeared outside of these teams with various other superheroes. Between 1978 and 1980, Zatanna wore a temporary, skin-tight, one-piece costume in appearances with the Justice League, Superman, and Batman. In 1987, Zatanna had a one-issue comic book special and once again appeared in her traditional costume, and she was exploring her mother Cinderella's background and battling the villainous sorceress Allura. In 1993, Zatanna got her first comic book series consisting of 4 issues, which featured her in various costumes, culminating in a battle with the character called Chaos. In 2005, Zatanna was in a 4-issue comic book series titled Seven Soldiers Zatanna, and back to a traditional look. In 2006 and 2007, Zatanna appeared in a Catwoman comic book series. From 2010 to 2011, Zatanna had a 16-issue comic book series. Zatanna was later heavily portrayed in Justice League Dark comic books. Recently, Zatanna has appeared with Batman. In 2023, Zatanna is featured in Night Terror's Zatanna. For information about the video, see the video description section. Please like and subscribe.